Alright, what is up, you guys? It's Vendika coming at you with another video. Today, I am finally back from school. 3 days. Yeah, so I'm probably going to make one video every weekend, just because to fit in my schedule of homework and just, activities, and my cycling. Yeah, I'm a cyclist. Hard to believe, right? I mean, yeah, so anyway, yeah, we're going to be talking about a secret society. It's called the Holy Vehm. Which I'm going to be calling it. Also, yeah, I want to talk about something real quick, is that I was looking at my demographic, and it's just so cool to see that so many people from so many different countries are viewing my videos. Most of them from the United States, as I figured, but some of them are from Sweden, Croatia. I saw one from Saudi Arabia, and a couple from Japan, and etc., 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 the UK, New Zealand, Australia, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, that's just awesome, because so many people from so many different cultures get to enjoy my videos, and I'm just so proud of that, and really glad that you guys are enjoying them. Yeah, so anyway, the Holy Vehm, let's begin. Oh yeah, before, it mentions the word heretic, and if you do not know what a heretic is, it is someone who has not subscribed to the Christian religion. It's kind of the same thing with, what is it called? Oh, with, like, the Muslim religion, infidel, which is basically they don't believe in it. And Gentile, as to, like, Jews, Gentile, yeah, same thing. It's all that kind of mishmash of all the same, it means the same thing. But whatever, alright, let's begin. The Holy Vehm. The Holy Vehm, a secret society dedicated to the murder of Christian heretics, surfaced as an ally of the Nazis in Germany in the 1930s. In the 1930s, and with the rise of the Nazis into power in Germany, with the secret society known as the Chivalrous Order of the Holy Vehm, let's just call it the Chauve. Nope, we're not doing that. Came into the open for the first time in a 700-year history, focusing its bigotry and violence upon the Jewish people, judging them to be guilty of heresy. The Holy Vehm, or Fem, had been formed in the middle of the 13th century as a vigilant society composed of free men and commoners to protect themselves from marauding outlaw bands and mercenaries roaming the lawless territory between Rhine and the Weser rivers in Westphalia, Germany. In the beginning of the resistance group, had the approval of both the Church and the Holy Royal Emperor, But as time passed, the Holy Vehm, because a law unto itself, passed the judgment on on all those whom it decided should receive a death sentence. The name Vehm, or Fem, was a corruption of the Latin word fama, a law founded upon the common or agreed on opinion. However, Fem could also mean something that was set apart. And the leaders of the Holy Vehm soon decided that their crusade against evildoers had set them apart and above the laws that governed others. Because the society began with only a few members, and with a violent reputation, could be expected from any gang of outlaws who might learn the identities of those commoners who dare to oppose them. An oath of secrecy was imposed upon them and all who had the courage to join the Vehm. During the initiation ceremonies, candidates vowed to kill themselves and even their spouses and children, rather than permit any society secrets to be betrayed. Once the oath had been made, one of the Vehm's Sturlherren, or judges, who held the highest rank within that society, would move his sword across the initiate's throats, drawing a few drops of blood to serve as a silent reminder of the fate that awaited all traitors to the society. Below the judges in a rank were the deputy judges, the Fresshofen, and the executioners, the Fronboten. Within a few decades of its formation, the Vehm had over 200,000 free men and commoners in its ranks. Each sworn to uphold the 10 Commandments and eliminate all heresies, heretics, perjurers, traitors, and servants of Satan. The hard and punitive secret courts, or I'm not going to be able to pronounce this, Hemliches Gericht, always met at midnight in order to create an even more sinister and frightening effect. Those suspected of witchcraft and heresy were tried by the Forbidden Court and the Secret Tribunal, both of which were conducted by the Black Vehm, a splinter group of the Holy Vehm. Because of the great power that the Vehm had required, the conducted trials of the noted outlaws and thieves in the village squares or marketplaces in the full light of day. When the outlaws and thieves had been largely driven from Westphalia, the Vehm turned its full attention to those men and women who suspected of heresy or of betraying the commandments of God. Before suspects came into court, they were served with 3 summonees, each of which gave them an opportunity at attending voluntarily. Each summons also gave the accused a period of consent of 6 weeks and 3 days. Because of the tribunals of the Vehm had gained a reputation of pronouncing only death sentences, few people attended the courts of their own validation. Voluntarily. Those who tried to escape were condemned without the usual pretense of a trial, and the Vehm executioners were assigned to hunt them down. Regardless of all charges levied against those heretics and the Vehm accused, the sentence was always death by hanging. If any spoke on behalf of their accused friends, they were likely to be hanged as well. For giving false witnesses to defend as a heretic or a traitor, on those rare occasions when the tribunal failed to convince even its own members of an accused individual's guilt, that unfortunate person was hanged anyway to preserve the secrecy of the tribunal. There appears to be no record of any of the secret courts ever finding out anyone innocent. But then, the Vehm never kept any records. In spite of lack of documentation, historians have estimated that thousands of men and women, innocent dragged along with the guilty, the innocent along with the guilty were dragged to one of Vehm's secret courts. Although eventually condemned by the Church and the German state, the secret society remained active in its diminished capacity toward the end of the 19th century, when it went underground and seemingly ceased after all acts of violence until the advent of the Nazi Party in the 1930s. The Holy Vehms to have appeared to be destroyed with its Nazi allies in the fall of the Third Reich in 1945. Thank you so much for viewing this video. I hope you have a good day, and as always, be good to your people. Bendico out, and following a funny GIF, or GIF, whatever the hell you want to call it.